hoping we are. So, welcome back to the live stream. I know I said that I wouldn't be live until a severe weather watch or warning was issued, but we are live because of this special weather statement. So, I was watching this before I began the stream, and I immediately noticed that it had a giant hail core. Let me change the color of my pen here so you guys can see it better. There's this giant hail core right here. I noticed that immediately when I first started to look at this storm. We are going to read the special weather statement. Then we are going to track when you guys could potentially be affected by the storm. So a strong thunderstorm will impact portions of northwestern Madison, northwestern Union, southeastern Guthrie, northeastern Adams, southwestern Dallas, and Adair counties through 1:15 p.m. CST. So that's about another 60 minutes or so. At 12:50 p.m. CST, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Greenfield, moving northeast at 65 miles per hour. Winds in excess of 30 miles per hour and penny-sized hail are possible. This obviously radar indicated because most of the chasers in that area are probably down in this area of Iowa, getting ready for the big severe weather day. So, gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Minor damage to outdoor objects is possible. This strong thunderstorm will be near Greenfield around 12:55, so that's already past you guys in Greenfield. Or I should say it's probably right over you. In Stewart around 1:10 p.m. CST. So you guys in Stewart, you guys have 10 minutes to prepare for the storm. Other locations in the path of the storm include Earlham. So, you guys in Greenfield, the storm has passed you now. So, actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw a storm track. On this storm, and we're going to... No, I don't want to do that. No, man, guys, I'm still trying to learn how to do this. So, I'm going to draw a storm track. Probably just like that at 65 miles per hour. So, you guys will be affected by this in about 3 minutes. Stewart in about 9. Dexter in 12. Diamond Head Lake in 13 minutes. Earlham in 15. Wiscaya in 16 minutes. And so on and so forth. So we're going to have to keep an eye on this storm as this whole thing progresses. And what I'm actually going to do right now, I'm going to take a 3D of this storm. Sure, I wish that, I had, an actual supercell, though, to take a 3D of. We also have a couple storms starting to pop up over here in the Sioux Falls area. So, we're going to have to watch out for those as well. But the main focus right now, and the reason why we are live, is because of this special weather statement right here. That is the reason we are live right now. And actually, shows that we have 2 special weather statements. Oh, because snow. Okay. So we have some snow over here as well. If I switch on our winter weather radar, all this blue, I'm going to have to change my color again. All this blue that you guys are seeing right there is snow. That is not the reason why we are live. And what I'm going to do is look in here and take a look at velocity. What's happening? Okay, so it's not like radar scope. Okay, switching over to radar scope here. This thing is producing a little bit of lightning here. Actually, this thing is producing a lot of lightning. So that's something to keep our eye on as this thing progresses as well. Maybe a little bit of rotation right there. I'm not going to say anything yet, but that could be some rotation coming in. New scan has just came in and no rotation, just strong rear flank winds, backside of it. So that's good to know that there isn't a tornadic threat for now. For now, there is no tornadic threat. However, I expect that to change soon as these storms are supposed to become discrete. They're supposed to not, How do I get to the models? That's what I'm wondering. If anyone knows how I get to the, new scan audible alert, what's this? I'm assuming that'll just alert me to when there's a new thing issued. I'm not completely sure. I seriously bought this new add-on 5 minutes before I went live, so I'm learning with you guys here how to operate. Ooh, that's actually something I could use here as well. Obviously, once the event passes, I'll use it. But that thing is pretty high up there. Those are some high clouds. Wish I could see it a little better. So there's a way I could just eliminate stuff that I didn't want to see here. Or get a better view of it, but man. Actually, I can, if I look at it from different angles. So if you were looking to your southwest, I believe? Yes, southwest in Des Moines, you would be seeing just a line of dark clouds. And actually, Let's see here if we can find the sky cam in Des Moines. Okay, that will give us a good look. It's a live look. That doesn't show a whole lot. With that. And yeah, not a whole lot. So turning off that for now. So this special weather statement will expire in 6 minutes. Not totally sure they will extend it or not, because there's still a lot of hail being indicated by the hydrometeor classification. Bad thing about this whole event today is that most of the event, it's going to be in an area where there's not a whole lot of radar coverage. Like, we'll have some radar coverage, but, like, say a tornado is, like, down here. That's about... No, don't need that. That's, like, 100 miles away from the radar site. We won't be getting a good low-level, what is that thing right there? Okay, that's nothing. We may have had a tornadic signature with that thing right there, but thank goodness, I don't think anyway. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. Thank goodness for that. Why is that looking at weird weather radar? Not. Still playing around with this, guys. Check the Storm Prediction Center, see if they've issued anything else. Does not look like they have yet. So I'm going to take a look at Twitter very, very quickly. Oh, gosh. And a new special weather statement has been issued for the city of Des Moines. Probably where that stuff right down there. So let's take a look at that. Strong thunderstorm will impact portions of Polk, northeastern Madison, southeastern Dallas, and northwestern Warren counties through 1:45 p.m. CST. At 1:10 p.m. CST, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Winterset, moving northeast at 65 miles per hour. So this one is moving northeast as well. Can I get rid of that, please? Thank you. So that's moving northeast at 65. So coming, you guys will be impacted by this in about 8 minutes. Orilla in 10. Norwalk in 10. West Des Moines in 10. Lakewood in 11. Oshawa in 12. Main city of Des Moines, you guys will be impacted in 16 minutes. So if you guys live in those areas, I would highly recommend you get indoors now. The one over here has been canceled. No, it expired, not canceled. And I think a new day one outlook got issued. Has it? No new day one outlook. What just happened? Day one is outlook is forecast by 20Z. That's Think 3, if I'm not mistaken. Man, that's just... Looking at this storm from 3D is just amazing. Wow. These cells behind it are starting to fire up as well. So I'm gonna turn on that, see if it does not look like we have anything. So I'm assuming that dotted line that you guys see crossing through one right there, I'm assuming that's the dry line. Maybe that as well. Right here's our cold front, right here's our warm front, and all this warm moist air coming from the Gulf from Mexico is flowing in right here, causing our enhanced risk. I think that's what that line means anyway. Weather alert. Storm reports. turn on all of those, and that's not good. That light blue speck, that's not good at all. Really surprised that the Storm Prediction Center hasn't gone ahead and issued a new mesoscale discussion, or at least a tornado watch. Yeah, it's 1917 right now. So the next outlook should be coming in about 40 minutes. Not sure exactly what that does, so we're going to find that out pretty quickly here. That's about to drop. What did I just do to get into that? I want to take a look at that. Thank goodness I'm still not seeing a rotation, but this storm, it's still growing, and it's coming into Des Moines. The storm over in Earlham that originally had the special weather statement is continuing to weaken, which is a good sign. Elsewhere, it doesn't look... shoot, didn't want to do that. Jump back over here. It doesn't look like there's any other cells forming. It seems like this storm is beginning to weaken out as well. This is beginning to worry me, though. What is that? Nothing on storm relative. Nothing on high victim with. Okay. Got me worried for a minute. But that is definitely something to keep an eye on. If Des Moines, you guys are about to get rained on hard, though. Like, the heaviest stuff is only about 10 miles outside of the city, and this is moving pretty quickly. To the northeast, so probably just like that, 65. So, Des Moines, you guys will be impacted by this storm in about 8 minutes. So, if you're in Des Moines or north in Ankeny, Bondurant, or Altoona, I would highly recommend getting all loose material that you may have outside of your home and getting it indoors. Because when this storm moves in, it's going to come in hard and strong. Still watching new mesoscale discussion. Portions of extreme southeastern Nebraska, much of southern central Iowa, and northern Missouri. Concerning severe potential, tornado watch likely. Valid, I'm not going to even try to say those numbers, but probability of watch issuance is an 80%. Storms are expected to gradually increase in coverage and intensity this afternoon. A few tornadoes, damaging winds, and large hail all appear possible. Watch issuance is likely in the next couple of hours. So basically what they're saying is all the storms that are popping up right now are expected to increase in coverage and intensity due to... If I could figure out how to get the satellite... Hold up, give me a minute, guys. I can figure out how I can. That's Mezzo. Observed soundings. Upper air. Need that. Maybe this will work. No, I don't need... No. Bring me down to Iowa. Yes. No. No, I don't need that. No. No. I need Iowa. Yes. Okay. I swear, there has to be a better app. AccuWeather. See all that, like, dark area right there near Des Moines? That's all heating. That's daytime heating. And afterwards, after all of these storms move through that are coming in right now, the sun will basically heat up the atmosphere, giving these storms more energy, pretty much. So, in the discussion, they're saying an area of precipitation with embedded storms is ongoing early this afternoon across portions of western and central Iowa and vicinity. This is being aided by a strong low-level warm and moist advection occurring with a 40-50 plus knot southwesterly low-level jet. It's pronounced ascent. Air mass across this region is gradually destabilizing. That's not great. There's still some uncertainty in the coverage and intensity of the severe storms later this afternoon. So basically, just keep an eye out. I assume... excuse me. I assume that the tornado watch will probably cover most of the enhanced area right in there. Then it'll probably cover, like, that area as well. However, that's just my prediction. I could be totally wrong with that. Taking a look at 3D again of this storm. Man, this thing is amazing. Storm has persisted. They may have to issue a new special weather statement here for this storm if it continues at its intensity. It's like this portion of it. Gotta change color again. This portion of the storm that's in Des Moines right now is moving that way pretty quickly. So it's going to be out of Des Moines in a few minutes. I'm going to draw a new one. Just like that at 65. So yeah, it's going to be out of the area in about 12 minutes or so. Which, I mean, is when the weather statement, not winter weather, special weather statement is expected to expire. But, like, look at all the lightning. Even in the backside of the storm, there's a lot of lightning in this thing. Way that I can... detailed display do. Oh, does that tell me how high it is? I don't exactly know what that did. So I'm going to turn that off for now. Wish there was a way, like, I could get what's feed settings? Oh, just like how it's coming. Okay. How did I manage to turn on? So in case you're just tuning into the live stream, we've been live for probably about an hour, just about an hour. We've been live for about 37 minutes, and we're going to continue to be live for at least the next 9 minutes or so. Then obviously, as I said on my Instagram page, by the way, if you're not following me there, I recommend you do. That's where I'll be getting all the information out days prior to severe weather or tropical weather event, or winter weather as well. I currently have it privated, but I'm probably going to unprivate it soon. What writing? What? So, my Instagram is SidePatsan. So, go follow me there. Twitter, I'm ExcitedPatsanWeather. So yeah, that's all my socials. I also have a Twitch. I haven't been live there in a while, actually. Mostly because I've had no time. So this morning, this special weather statement is supposed to expire at 1:45 CST. So that's another 8 minutes. But there's a line of storms beginning to form here that is catching my eye. And it's apparently catching the National Weather Service, Storm Prediction Center's eye as well. Especially back here near Sioux City and Sioux Falls. And Omaha as well. That's where I'm keeping my eye on. We also have this special weather statement over here for snow. Not going to cover that too much because obviously everyone knows the risk with snow. Should say everyone knows the risk with severe weather as well, but Obviously, that is not the case. Unfortunately. The storm is high up there, though. Don't believe it's forming a hook echo, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong there. And it's broad at that. Like, it's a very broad rotation. If there's anything there, it's broad. And a new special weather statement. Oh. Yeah, this thing is slowing down as well. So, a strong thunderstorm will affect portions of southeastern Polk and western Jasper counties until 2 p.m. CST. So, that's 3 p.m. my time, noon Pacific. So Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm over Pleasant Hill, moving northeast at 55. So this storm has slowed down. It's apparently saying we have 4. What? Did that one over there get extended? It did. Saying it's that, but I don't think it is. This is moving northeast. Yep, moving northeast at 55. So we're going to put a storm track on that thing. Gonna make sure I have the whole at 55 now. So this thing will be in Oswald in 7 minutes, Colfax in 9, Goddard in 13, Metz in 14, Lambs Grove in 18 minutes, and Newton in 20 minutes. So if you guys live in those areas, especially Oswald and Colfax, I highly recommend, as I said earlier, if you have pets or children outside, bring them in. If you have any loose items like furniture or anything like that, bring it inside, because I guarantee it. These winds produced by this storm they'll fling your stuff all around. And also, if you have a car parked outside, I'm not from that area, so I don't know. But if you have a car parked outside, I would highly recommend you get into a garage. Or just get away from, like, trees or anything. The reason why I say bring children inside is just not because this is a thunderstorm that is producing lightning, but there's also hail involved in this thing as well. All those light blue specks that you're seeing just to the southeast of Altoona, that's hail. That's large hail being detected by radar. Trust me, you do not want to be outside. William Sharp is out there, and he's getting an outdoor temp of 58 right now. Humidity, yeah. Des Moines, you could get hit again by the secondary storm. Watching that thing behind. But now the main focus is on this storm going into Colfax. And look at that. Oh, I guess I can't draw when I'm in 3D, but I'm going to do it anyway. Right there. You see those light blue specks? That's the first time I've seen that. That's absolutely insane. Just having this tool is insane. Like, if you know me, you know I'm a big weather nerd. I enjoy anything to do with weather. And now I have this tool and radar scope. Two of the best weather apps, in my opinion, that I can use for severe weather coverage. So we're going to stay with this special weather statement until it expires or gets canceled, which I don't expect to happen for a while still. Des Moines, you guys are out of the special weather statement right now, but you guys have another line of storms forming behind that. And I'm not seeing any signs of rotation with that one, with that line, but I am starting to see a little bit of lightning being produced. So just keep an eye out on that. That's not creepy at all. So we're now having lightning strikes outside of the main storm. That's one of the things that isn't talked enough about in severe weather. Like, the main things that you think about when you think of severe weather is hail, wind, and obviously the main thing, tornadoes. So you don't talk about lightning. Lightning can strike, I think it is like 15 miles away from the center of a storm, and there's no way this thing doesn't get extended again. Look at that. I have a feeling pretty soon they're going to go with a severe thunderstorm warning for this thing. That area is remaining strong. So we've been live for about an hour now, covering these storms. And we will continue to remain live as long as these storms go on. So stay tuned to the channel here and spread this information on social media like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Oh gosh, jeez. Because if people don't have cable television, they'll be coming from social media to get these reports, to get this coverage. Like, I'm sure there will uncertainly be more people going live as these storms form, or once the upcoming tornado watch that the Storm Prediction Center mentioned gets issued. Once that gets issued, I'm sure a whole lot more people will be going live. But we've been live since the first special weather statement was issued. I don't know why they haven't issued a severe thunderstorm warning yet, because this thing is now having a lot of tops going into light blue on 3D. Like, purples are bad, but when you see light blues, that's when it's starting to get serious now. That's not what I wanted. How do I get to the models? Does anyone know on Radar Omega? What is Project Mezzo? That's not it. That's that. I'll play around with it off stream. Try and figure out. So this special weather statement will expire in 7 minutes, but just from looking at this storm, I doubt it will. Just by looking at the way it's maintained its intensity ever since it moved through Des Moines. The new scan has just came in, and I'm going to take a look at 3D, and it seems as if it's beginning to weaken a little bit. Not by much, but a little bit. And still, if there's any rotation in it, it's going to be abroad. What the heck's going on out there? New special weather statement. Strong thunderstorm will impact portions of southeastern Story, Marshall, and northwestern Jasper counties through 12:15 p.m. At 1:51 p.m. CST, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Baxter, or 10 miles northwest of Newton, moving northeast at 75 miles per hour. So this thing has slowed down 10 miles per hour, because when this thing first got warned or issued, it was moving at 65, then this one is moving at 55, and now it's moving at 75. So they're saying now nickel-sized hail. If you're in Baxter, you guys need to be taking shelter in your homes right now. This thing is right over you. Not completely sure why they... Oh, right, because it's doing like that. Okay. Oh my gosh, okay, come on. So, storm track. Just like that. 75. So, this is impacting Baxter right now, I believe. But it says in 3 minutes, Baxter, Melbourne in 9, Van Cleve in 10, Haverhill in 12, Luray in 13, Lamoille. Also, if I am saying any of these names wrong, please let me know and tell me that I'm saying them wrong, so I know it in the future. Marshalltown in 17, Marietta in 18, Moningers in 18 as well. Albion in 19, Quarry in 19, Green Mountain in 22, Conrad in 27, Beeman in 27, and Gladbrook in 28. So Des Moines, you guys are about to get hit. Okay, 11:3. Sorry about that, guys. I just needed to look at my work schedule for the week. So, I'm going to take a look at Storm Prediction Center here, because I believe new Day 1 Outlook hasn't issued, and indeed it has. So, so they've gone with a 10% risk now of tornadoes. Still 30 wind and 15 hail. But the big change in that one is that they've increased it up to a 10% tornado risk. So that's going to be interesting. Taking a look at velocities, and once again, I'm not seeing much in terms of rotation right now. Anything that's there is going to be broad. 3D. And I know I've said it before, but it looks like this storm is weakening. And I believe Des Moines, you guys in Des Moines are getting that second wave that I was talking about earlier. So if you live in Des Moines, after this, you should be done for now. I'm not going to say you're done with the risk completely, because obviously you guys aren't. But for now, you guys are good. Okay, I just wanted to take a look at something here. Jumping back up here, because there's now a severe thunderstorm warning in effect. So, severe thunderstorm warning issued March 5th at 2 p.m. until 2:45 p.m. CST by NWS Des Moines, Iowa. National Weather Service in Des Moines has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for Marshall County in central Iowa, north central Jasper County until 12:45, jeez. Can I read the warning, please? Until 2:45. At 1:59, a severe thunderstorm is located over Jasper, 12 miles north of Newton, moving northeast at 60. Can they decide on a speed that's going? So it's reached quarter-sized hail now and 60-mile-per-hour wind gust. So now they've pulled the trigger on a severe thunderstorm warning. mean, yeah, I'd have to agree. That warrants a severe thunderstorm warning. Strongest wind and hail is probably right within there. Gonna zoom in so I can get an accurate drawing. The most wind and hail probability is probably right in there. But this is the first severe thunderstorm warning. This is the first severe thunderstorm warning of the day. And a tornado watch has been issued now. So the tornado watch hasn't shown up yet, but a tornado watch has been issued by the Storm Prediction Center. So that's our tornado watch here. Still hasn't shown up on Radar Omega yet. Which, I mean, that's a little weird, but I'm not going to question it right now. Still moving at 60. So, if I made the track right, it should be in Wolf Lake Edition in 4 minutes, Marshalltown in 6, Green Mountain in 12, Conrad in 19, Beeman in 20, and Gladbrook in 20. Oh, Beeman in 19 now. Des Moines, you guys are done with the severe weather risk for now. Just going to say that. You guys are not totally out of the risk yet, but for now, you guys are out of the risk. Gotta plug in my switch here. So we have been live now for an hour and 12 minutes. I believe our longest stream that we have done is like an hour and a half. That wasn't continuous. That was... Man, I don't even know when that was. And we have a new special weather statement. Yay! Strong thunderstorm will impact portions of northern Blackhawk, Bremer, northern Grundy, and southeastern Butler counties through 3 p.m. CST. At 2:08, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm over Grundy Center, moving northeast at 60 miles per hour. So winds in excess of 30 miles per hour and penny-sized hail is expected with this storm. This is moving northeast at 60, so hold that up at 60. So this will be in Dyke in about 8 minutes. Fredsville in 11. Benson in 15. Cedar Falls in 17. North Cedar in 18. Janesville in 23. Denver in 28. Not Denver, Colorado. Denver, Iowa. Artesian in 31, Bremer in 32, Klinger in 32, Nettle in 33, Redmond in 34, Tripoli in 38, Fairbank in 39, and Orrin in 39. So all you guys there need to be prepared for this storm. I want to take a look at velocities on this storm. What is that correlating to right there? Okay, nothing. Watching those two cells, those look very, very interesting right now. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Thank goodness on never freaking mind. I'm calling it now. This thing's going to be our next storm that goes severe. Calling it now. We've been tracking this storm right here since it was back in Des Moines. Here's our tornado watch. Don't think that's an entire thing, though. Go ahead and pull up radar scope. And yes, that red box that you're seeing right there, that's the tornado watch. Until 8 p.m. CST. Okay, I want to see what... Okay, so this includes Des Moines. The tornado watch that was just issued does include Des Moines. So that's something to keep an eye on here as we progress through this day. Altoona, your event for now will be done in probably a few more minutes. However, we have cells starting to form near Nebraska City, which are already getting pretty high up there. So these storms, we will have to watch pretty closely, because these cells are already starting to form and rapidly intensify. So if they can get into a good atmosphere, so we have another 29 minutes with this severe thunderstorm warning, and another 43 with this special weather statement, which, in my honest opinion, is going to be our next severe warning. So like I said with our severe thunderstorm warning, when I started seeing those blues, like I'm seeing up with this one in Waterloo, when I started seeing those blues, I immediately knew that this thing was going to go severe warned. And with our severe thunderstorm warned storm, I'm not seeing a lot of blue right now. I'm seeing a lot of purple with both, but not any blue with our severe thunderstorm warned. However, with our special weather statement storm, I am seeing a little bit of blues starting to form right there. So definitely something to keep our eye on there. Altoona, you guys' event is now over for now. For now, Altoona's event is done. You are going to have more coming in the coming hours. For the next 6 hours, you guys are under a tornado watch. But for now, your event is done. However, as I've said already a couple of times, these storms near Nebraska City are starting to fire up. And as I've said, if they can get into a good atmosphere, in a good area, they can begin to fire up pretty quickly. this storm near Auburn is already doing it. Auburn and Sydney, those storms are beginning to fire pretty quickly here. And what do you know? Another special weather statement. So, strong thunderstorm will impact portions of Tamale County through 12:45. At 2:17, Doppler radar was tracking a strong thunderstorm near Meskwaki Casino. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Or 8 miles east of Marshalltown, moving northeast at 70. Winds in excess of 30 miles per hour, nickel-sized hail. So, it seems like they don't believe this is severe anymore, and they say it's moving 60 and... Which one is it? Is it moving at 60 or is it moving at 70? But what that tells me is that National Weather Service does not believe that this storm will remain severe. So tracking it to the northeast at 70. That would take it into Garwin at 15 in 5 minutes. Jeez. Traer in 15 minutes. Dinsdale in 16 minutes, and then Buckingham in 19. And I believe, yes, that was the other part of our tornado watch that was just issued. So, going back, seems like this one is slowly beginning to weaken. Both of these storms look like they're beginning to weaken. With this one, we have 23 minutes remaining on it. And with this one, we have 38 minutes. Then we have 23 minutes on this severe thunderstorm warning. But I believe they're probably going to cancel it pretty soon here. My attention is going over to these storms in Nebraska City, considering how quickly they fired up. And actually, I'm going to go to Twitter here. Okay. So I'm not seeing much of anything else on Twitter right now. Adorable. Oh. Would have been nice to have known that. But all of this clearing will slowly move that way, allowing the sun to heat up everything. And so once we get rid of all these watches and I shouldn't say watches and warnings. Once we get rid of these special weather statements, and you've got to be kidding me. And, of course, there's blue on that again. We have 18 minutes with that special weather statement and 33 with this one. Take a look at the HRRR model here. That's... So it's out. These storms down here are really starting to fire up. And there is some broad rotation with them as well. So that's something to keep our eyes on. Oh no. Oh, no, no, no. Don't tell me this storm is going tornadic. There's turbulence drop. Are you kidding me? Storm relative can't register. ZDR. No, it's funny. I said that this one up here in Waterloo would be the one that's weakening. Which, I mean, that one is weakening. It's clearly moving into a worse environment. But this one has consistently continued all the way since we first noticed it back here, back in like this area. So we've been tracking this storm for about 84 miles now. I have a feeling they may get rid of this special weather statement up here. Unless something changes with that pretty soon, I have a feeling they're just going to get rid of it. Still a hint of rotation with this storm down here. Right there, and that's concerning me a lot. Spectrum width, they're still dropping spectrum width, but I'm not seeing it as pronounced as it was. Want to check that on radar scope here. It doesn't show those. Wait. This one isn't even in the tornado watch. What? There's a lot of cells down here that are beginning to rotate. And we have a new severe thunderstorm warning. So this was issued at 2:33 p.m. CST and will expire at 3:15 p.m. CST by NWS Omaha Valley, Nebraska. The National Weather Service in Omaha has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Fremont County and southeastern Iowa, Montgomery County and southwestern Iowa, southeastern Mills County and southwestern Iowa, southeastern Potawatomi County and southwestern Iowa, and northwestern Page County in southwestern Iowa until 3:15. So 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. Excuse me, guys. So taking a look at 3D here. Looks like a pretty healthy storm here. Gonna jump back over to these because the northern one has weakened down significantly for me to say that one isn't really much of a threat anymore. But this one, however, this one right here, I believe, is going to go severe warned again. I do not. And instead they issued a new special weather statement. Again. And of course, my family's home. Well, that'll end the live stream because my brother is probably going to go screaming with his friends.